How does that sound to you when I say that, independent MP for Nottingham East?
It hasn't been the easiest of decisions. I've been in the Labour Party for over 3 decades now, but after that period of time, you have a very difficult decision to make when your party is no longer the party you joined, and that was been the fundamental problem here. It might say Labour on the tin, but actually it is a different ideology from the more hard left side of things, masquerading as the Labour Party that most people would perhaps know typically.
Ed Miliband thinks it's still the Labour Party that he joined and it still has his values.
Yeah, I think Ed Miliband, if asked a series of questions, do you think it's okay to enable Brexit? Are you happy with the state of anti-Semitism in the Labour Party? Do you agree with John McDonnell and Jeremy Corbyn on national security issues, on NATO, on Venezuela, on what happens, when states that are hostile to Britain are believed over and above our own police and security services? All these things chip away at what you expected when you joined the Labour Party, and I just don't have the tolerance to just turn a blind eye to those things. Others may do that, but I think in their heart of hearts, privately, a lot of Labour MPs know, if they're honest about it, that Jeremy Corbyn shouldn't be allowed to take the office of Prime Minister.
Because
I think his values are not right for Britain, and we've ended
up
with
an awful lot of voters felt his values were right for Britain in the last general election. He surprised a few of us.
I think a lot of the public are a bit fed up that they're faced with this Hobson's choice, as though you have to accept a Conservative Party that's moving more and more to the right, or you have to accept a Labour Party that is moving more and more to the hard left. And there's ordinary mainstream centre ground British voters are feeling, I think, at the end of their tether, and I'm fed up with it. And I think rather than just walk off, and for my own integrity reasons, I feel a duty to my constituents to stand up and at least give them possibly the choice that they deserve.
What were you hoping for, waiting for in the previous 2 and a bit, almost 3 years? That meant yesterday and all the days before yesterday were not the day to do what you've done today?
No, it's a very good question. You know from my own efforts over the last 3 years in particular, I have tried everything possible to save the Labour Party.
It's rather grandiose language.
No, well, it is. We had a vote of no confidence in Jeremy Corbyn. A party cannot hope to govern if its own members of Parliament don't have confidence in that individual. But that didn't succeed, and we had people resigning on principles. That didn't succeed, and more recently,
succeed in what? Making him say, throw the towel in. You can have the party back. Bring back Tony Blair.
No. Succeed in pursuing the values that everybody thinks the Labour Party should be pursuing. So, for example, when it comes to Europe, I personally feel very strongly that the Labour Party's values should not be seeing it sacrificing the livelihoods and the jobs of our constituents and enabling the Conservatives' Brexit. I'm appalled that despite sort of out of one side of the face at Labour Party conference in September claiming to have an option of a public vote, this has been kicked into the long grass time and time again. You know this to be the case, and I have really tried to push to fulfil that conference policy, but I'm afraid it's been ignored by the leadership.